Well, Sumiko, that was quite the debut. We talked beforehand. You said, 8 years in the making. Talk to me about the emotions coming through on your pro debut with a win like that.
Oh man, that was hard. Like words can hardly express like how that was. I was a little, excited to see how there was going to be with no crowd, and it was definitely different. Very, very cool. Seems like there's a crowd though. There's a lot of production back there, so there's a bunch of people. But super excited. I just want to thank everybody that's helped me come to this point. My coaches back home, Coach Wayne and Tori, Canberra. Love you guys so much. Thank you. My family, my daughter Leigh. Love you, babe. I know you're watching. And yeah, thank you to Bellator for. Sorry, I'm super emotional. Thank you to Bellator for letting me come here and show my talent. Like I know what I have, and I just needed a platform to put it on. So I'm excited that I could show out like that.
Yeah, and when you got her down at the end of the round there wasn't much time on the clock, but you went for it. Was that in your mind? Like, let me beat this timer?
Oh yeah, if I don't have to go to another round, I'll try and stop it. My boyfriend, my corner, was like directly in front of me, and I could see him, and he's 20 seconds. I'm like, all right, let's try and stop it here before we have to go to the next round, and just kind of put all my energy and focus into that, trying to get that stoppage. So. Got it done.
We talked before the fight about making a good first impression. Do you feel like you did that tonight?
Oh yeah, I hope so. I know MMA critics and fans can be hard sometimes, but I would put it out for you guys. I'll always come with a better performance. I know that. I feel pretty good right now. I'm ready for another one. So, Bellator, please keep me in mind. I would love a good, fast turnaround. I'm definitely gonna stay ready and hungry and. Super thankful that this happened during this time. So I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah, and we had talked about before the fight about Alina McFarland fighting in December.
Yeah.
Would you want to make a turnaround and fight on that card? Give Hawaii a little bit more to cheer about?
For sure. I'd be honored to fight on the same card with her. I feel like we could definitely put out, being on a card that big with a title on the line like that, I know that brings a different kind of energy, and I know I could feed off of her energy for sure, and just be there to support, and it's anything extra is helpful, especially right now during this time. So I'd love to support a friend and a fellow fighter. So super excited. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Congrats, Grant. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
We'll take this next question from Simon Romero. Go ahead, Simon.
All right, first of all, congratulations on the win, Sumiko.
Thank you so much.
Very impressive performance, but I have 2 questions for you here. Once you got the fight to the canvas, was that where you felt strongest?
That's funny because I normally don't, I thought it was going to stand up for a little bit. I know she's a kickboxer, or I figured that out after. So I thought we were going to stand, I didn't think she had good movement, I was trying to read what it was, southpaw's a little bit different. I was waiting to try and switch. I think I switched a little bit there, and I was going to try and fight southpaw to southpaw, but it didn't work out. And I'm trying to remember kind of how it went. We ended up on the cage. She had a good underhook. She was trying to pummel back out. I felt her trying to get back out, and I did a lot of that during sparring, putting this head up in that chin and putting that, pressure on that cage, and just tried to show that, I can fight on the cage too, and I hope I showed that for this fight, for sure.
And this last one I have for you here, it was the pro debut. You can see the emotions are coming out, but is this the most memorable win of your career?
By far. My amateur career was awesome. I won awesome belts. I fought in front of thousands of people, but just the energy of being at this level is much different. With a production this huge, just knowing everybody that's watching back home and just across the world, this is on a humongous platform. So this is by far feels amazing. There was a lot leading up to this fight. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get emotional right now, but I lost a few family members this year. So leading up to this fight was hard, but I got it done. Sorry.
All right, we'll take our next question here from Donna Corby. Donna, go ahead.
Hey, Sumiko, are you okay to continue?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. First off, I'm sorry for your losses. Can you talk me through that moment? Your boyfriend, correct, was in your corner.
Yeah.
Can you talk me through that moment when you were embracing him after the ref pulled you up and talked to me about what happened there?
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot leading up to this fight, and he knew it, and he kept me calm and composed this whole time. You know, he kept me on task and made sure I was focused. I knew what I came here for. I came here to perform and put on a show for Bellator and show everybody back home. Just represent Hawaii, and I hope I made everybody proud.
Yeah, do you know what? I think that's it from me. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Sorry.
Great, thank you so much for the time, Sumiko.
Thank you
Congratulations
guys.
on the win.
Sorry, I'm so emotional.